A few days ago, I went to a levaya, I went to a funeral. I hadn't been to one in quite some time, and let me tell you, I left a different person. The levaya was for a bubby in the community, a grandmother who was beloved by so many people, someone who, when you heard the stories that her kids and her grandkids told, someone who clearly gave up so much of her time, money, and energy, resources for other people. An exemplar, a spitz example of Bein Adam Lechaveru. I wasn't particularly close with the bubby over the last couple years of her life. But while the stories were so inspiring, when they began lowering the casket, the body, into the ground, I became uncontrollable. I became so overcome with emotion, so sad, so witness to an undeniable, never-ending, irreversible death. And therefore, I was just taken by it. I felt like I had learned the entire Mesilas Yesharim. The entire abstract, theoretical idea of the day of death became very, very genuine and real in front of my face. Perhaps this is what King Solomon meant in Ecclesiastes when he said, Tov leilech lebeis ha'ovel mibeis hamishta. It's good to go to a house of mourning. Things become very real. And the Gemara Masechta Megillah tells us that it was greater the giving over of Achashverosh's signet ring to Haman than the 48 prophets and the 7 prophetesses, because all of them, the prophets and prophetesses, could not get the Jewish people to do tshuva, to do complete tshuva. But as soon as the ring, the signet ring, was given to Haman, the whole nation began crying, wailing, and repenting. Things have become very real when lives are on the line. When the day of death is no longer abstract, it becomes very, very emotional and somewhat inspiring. The tachlis of Musar, what we are attempting to do, what we should be trying to achieve, is taking these abstract concepts of death, love of God, seeing and becoming great people, which are very theoretical, and trying to make them real, trying to make the theoretical reality and the abstract into fact. That is something that we should strive to do, and something that I now have a new perspective on.